Wow, that was amazing.
Thank
So
you.
soon, happy birthday. Everyone, I haven't planned this, but it's not your birthday yet. But
I got 2 months.
it's still in 2 months. But how many of us are actually going to be at your house then? So I'll tell you what, I think she deserves a happy birthday for the next 2 months. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you all so nice.
Happy birthday, dear Tonya.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you in December.
In December, yes. Thank you.
Well, I've been, you're a fabulous mom. You're an unbelievable musician, an actor. People know you from stage and screen and radio. But if it's okay, can I ask you, when you were in the United States, before you came here, we talked about your work with the runaway kids on the streets.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that? I think it's a side view people don't really know about. Can you share us with us?
When I was still in the States in the late 90s, and
Oh, God, we were so young then.
yeah, I know. I worked for an organization in upstate New York. It was called Family.
Family.
And Family is this organization that does a lot of things. They
Wow.
have a homeless shelter. They have a battered women's shelter.
Uh-huh.
They do an after-school program for children. They have, well, what I worked for a while, it was called Family House.
Uh-huh.
And Family House was started after Woodstock in 1969.
Uh-huh.
What happened was, because the original Woodstock did not happen in Woodstock. I know most people don't know this, but it did not happen in Woodstock. But
Where did it happen?
It happened in Bethel, New York, which is
Uh-huh.
another 45 minutes from Woodstock. But anyway,
I want my money back from the movie then.
so a lot of what happened was there were some people, young kids,
Yeah.
coming back from the festival and trying to get home and no money,
Yeah.
kind of strung out or whatever.
Yeah.
And one woman in Woodstock, in the actual village, town of Woodstock, she was taking these people in and she was helping out. And she was trying to get them
Wow.
connected with their families again or
Yeah.
finding them another place to stay, just so they would be okay.
Yeah.
And this was actually the origin of Family House.
That's amazing.
And years later, in the 90s, I worked for Family House, which was a place, was something kind of like, what do you call it here?
Ashanse? Nadia?
Here it's kind of like, it's not dětský dům, it's, není to jako útolok, ale pro děti, které jako utečí domů. Já nevím. Does anybody know?
Ashanse.
Does anybody know? I don't know. If you run away from home, it was for kids who ran away from home or had problems at home with their family from the ages of 12 to 18. And they could come and stay with us. And they were there for a maximum of 2 months.
Yeah.
And in those 2 months, we either helped them to make things right with their family so they could go back with their family, or we found them another place to be, or we found a place for runaways and we would help them find jobs or just basically to get their life back in order.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite rewarding work when I felt like I achieved something. But it was also very difficult because
I can imagine.
sometimes you just, it was very emotional. Sometimes you are not able to help everyone. And that was the hardest thing for me.
Yeah. It's like the story I was telling earlier about the girl in the streets of London, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, if you can't help, when there's someone or some situation that you can't help, for me it got very difficult. So eventually I left and I went and I started to work in a New Age bookstore and I sold tarot cards and incense, and it was kind of a Sanobabu Kniha Dobra smies.
Mixed all together.
Kind of like that, mixed together. And that was great actually because it was very calm. I listened to soothing music all day. I sold people things that they wanted. I didn't have to push anything on anybody.
That's great.
If they wanted something, they came to me and I just supplied it, and that was very nice.
That was nice.
And then I came to Prague.
Well, tell me, how did you didn't come to Prague. to sing, did you?
No.
Why did you come to Prague? To teach or?
I came to Prague because I had the opportunity to come to Europe for the very first time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where I was going to go. And I had a friend from New Zealand, and he said, you know what? You should try Prague.
Wow.
That's in the Czech Republic, and it's still beautiful. It wasn't destroyed from the Second World War. You can still see beautiful buildings and castles and everything.
And not so many McDonald's.
And yeah, not so many McDonald's. Back in '95, there was like, I think, one or two. There was one on Václavák
Yeah.
and one in Vodičkova.
Yeah, Vodičkova.
That was it. The good old days.
Yeah,
anyway,
We can
and yeah,
tell some
and there was
stories,
no
girl.
KFC yet either.
Uh-huh. And
Just,
no Burger King.
just so you know, yeah, definitely there was no Burger King, there was no KFC.
But I'm waiting for Pizza Hut. I'm
Oh,
waiting
Pizza
for
Hut's gone, honey. Pizza Hut was here. It's
Oh,
come, it's
already?
gone. Pizza Hut was here just around the
I am
corner.
behind the times.
Does anybody remember Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut was here.
Wow.
It was here, but it has gone. Anyway, it was 1995. I came. It was beautiful. It was lovely. I planned on staying for, well, the first time I came.
Yeah.
First time I came to Europe for 2 weeks. And the first stop was Prague. And I was here for about 7 days, which was really nice. And on the first day, I went to a jazz club.
Was that where you met Lubos Anders?
That's where I met Lubos Anders.
I saw a video in 1995, you singing Red House. Wow. I was blown away.
Thank you.
And you still have that same soul and passion when you sing.
Well, I try to.
When I hear you tell your story, if I can interject, I hear you sing your songs, and no matter what song you sing, I still see that young girl in New York who's helping people, and that heart is still the same, and that passion, that positivity, girl, it comes out in everything you sing and do. It's amazing to people, yeah.
Thank you. I don't know. There's not. Back to that training with the hockey player yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I had a lot of fun.
You're very brave.
But
No.
anyway, I digress. No, that's the whole thing. Before, like, I was so excited. They told me, yeah. We're going to do training with this hockey team. And I was like, yeah, because I love hockey. I don't play hockey. I have never played hockey in my life. I have played field hockey in Chelocvik in school, but ice hockey, never. So I was like, yeah, this is going to be really cool. And the moment is coming up, and I'm getting more and more nervous. And all of a sudden, my whole stomach is like, oh, why did I eat breakfast? I shouldn't have eaten breakfast before. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm going, and I'm trying to put on the brave face.
Yeah.
And I get there, and I look, and the team is already there training. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is so cool. And I'm standing there like this outside the glass. And all of a sudden, boom, pook, in the face.
Wow.
Luckily, there was the plexiglass there.
Wow.
So this is like, okay, like now I'm really nervous. So I get dressed. And all of those hockey clothes, it took a while to find something that would fit me. I thought kids play hockey. I don't know. It took a while for them to find some kid skates and some kid clothes for me.
I'm getting stressed just listening. Wow.
I know. And anyway, I went out there, and I was doing my training with this professional team, and I was like, you know what? I will never be as good as Petr Chayanek, but he can't sing.
That's right. He ain't you, baby.
He doesn't sing. I'm not a professional hockey player, and I never will be, and I will never be that good. But that's the other thing that we should always keep in mind with positivity. We can't beat ourselves up about things that we can't do, because there's a million things that we can that maybe somebody else can't.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the whole thing. You know, I didn't come here planning to sing. It kind of happened by accident. It was just kind of this thing that I never planned to do, but luckily I knew how to.
But hasn't it been a wonderful
And
ride?
somebody wanted to listen, because otherwise, I don't know, I would probably... I don't know.
I think I know what your next song is about, but before you do it,
Yes.
there's a lot of young people here tonight. And there's a lot of young people, and people like myself, who still think we're young, okay?
You're only as old as you feel.
Some days it's 28, but people say 30. You know, when I came to Prague, they said I looked like I was 18. And
They
last
said that
week,
to me too, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but that was a long time
Well,
ago.
last week someone said, oh my God, you look so young. You look like you're 36. And I thought, Well, thank you. I wasn't exactly so happy about that. But the thing is, if the young people that are here tonight, there's a lot of people out there who would like to try something in life, to take a chance, to follow their dream, but they're afraid to. What advice would you give to people here tonight about how do they get from just having that, sitting at that desk every day at the job they hate, to getting to that dream that's really in their heart? What advice would you give to people?
Oh, I'm probably the worst person to give advice in the world. So if this does not work, do not come and find me. I will be well hidden.
There's a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen. She is not responsible for what.
I am not responsible for what I'm about to say. No, I don't know. I think basically you can't give up. You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's most important for you to believe in yourself as opposed to somebody else believing in you.
Amen.
It helps when other people believe in you, but it really doesn't matter as much as when you believe in yourself.
That's true.
Because at the end of the day, unless you were a twin, you came into this world alone, you're going out alone. The most important person to please is yourself. Because if you
That's
can't
right.
please yourself, and if you are not happy, you're not going to make anybody else happy.
That's right.
You're not going to please anybody else. If you don't love yourself, you know, who else is going to love you? Because if
That's
you
right.
can't do it, well, if I'm sitting here like,
Exactly.
I wish that guy over there would love me or that girl over there would love me. Well, do you love yourself? Well, no, because he don't love me. Well, then ain't nobody else going to love you. No. Basically, you got to, it's
That's it.
and it's not,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
understand
not
exactly,
about
yeah.
ego. It's not about, you know, arrogance. Yeah, shit knows. That's not it.
Yeah.
It's about you need to love yourself and know and understand that you are okay and you're great. You're the only you in the world. You're the only person like you, and you are part of the bigger picture. So the minute that you know you're okay, everybody else gets it too. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my only advice.
Wow. People, you heard it first
That's all
here.
I gotta say.
Wow, Tonya. So, girl, I know you're tired and you've got to get back to Zleen. So,
I gotta go back to sleep.
can you take us home with your one last song?
Well, my one last song is actually a special request for, and I still have not met him. And he made me babovka when I was sick.
Actually, where is he? Tomasz, are you here? There you are. Stand up for a second so she can see you. There he is.
Hello. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Aaron. Why didn't you say anything? That babovka was to byla super ta babovka. Když jsem byla nemocná, díky moc. Díky moc. He made me babovka when I was sick. So this is for you. Special for you, Tomáš,
Thank you
and
so
your
much.
fabulous babovka.
Thank you so much, Tonya. You go, girl.
Can you hear me, Mary? Only you can help me. Wanna make them want me and make them shout out my name in the lights. You know how to get things done, how to make me number one. What's the system? What's the plan? To make me shine brighter than the sun. Hey, hey, I'm knocking on Mary's door. Don't you know I'll never stop? DC, we're dancing across the floor. Wanna be a mega star. Say step, show me the plan. 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 Tell me what I have to do. Wanna make the front page news. Everybody know my name and see my picture in every frame. Hey, hey, I'm knocking on Mary's door. Don't you know I'll never stop? DC, you're dancing across the floor. Wanna be a mega star. Hey, hey, I'm knocking on Mary's door. Don't you know I'll never stop? DC, you're dancing across the floor. Wanna be a mega star. If you share no secret, no one gonna keep it. do whatever it takes to make them shout out the baby lights. Gonna shout out the baby lights. Gotta shout out the baby lights. System, show me the plan. 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 Hey, hey, I'm knocking on Mary's door. Don't you know I'll never stop? Easy, dancing across the floor. Wanna be a mega star. Hey, hey, I'm knocking on Mary's door. Don't you know I'll never stop? Easy, dancing across the floor. Wanna be a mega star. Shout out my name. 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 Děkuju. Thank you very much.
Tonya Graves, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much.